Hello, I am Patty from A Mother's Random Thoughts, and I am Jack's mom. And I am probably going to readjust how I'm sitting here. I'm always readjusting. So when I go live, I don't have a studio. You see, I'm in my house. And um, I just wanted to pop on and say hello. People asked if I will. One of the things that you probably don't know is that Jack and I did live videos for 2 or 3 years, and they are hard to find. They are so far down in the feed. We had stopped doing them. For Adventures with Jack, you should find some. Um, Very unscripted. We would just go have a topic to talk about, and we would talk. And so, if you want to see videos from him from previous years, uh, probably 2017, 18, 19, uh, you can search Adventures with Jack. Um, Jack will be turning 18 next week. He is not here right now. He is with his brother spending some time. I wanted to just pop on because he does not know that I've asked people to send cards. And the pinned post, I've asked to send cards. If you want to send him a gift there, do not feel compelled to do that. But if he has blessed you and you want to send him a gift, there is a wish list. Um, and so I just wanted to introduce myself. The page has grown significantly in the past couple months. And so there's a lot of new people here. And I wanted you to have a face and they put a new tower up and uh, and I do have a post where you can say that. He doesn't. He's never been invited to somebody else's birthday party unless it's a family member. That's just reality that I know that I read a lot of posts from moms who say the same thing. So let me know if you would like me to resume doing videos with Jack, longer videos, and then you would be able to interact with him. The other thing I wanted to talk to you today about is I keep getting this question. I get so many messages that I cannot respond to them all. So I decided I would try to respond to some of the biggest questions on just these short little videos. I'm hoping to keep this at about 10 minutes. Hello. Um, Even if it doesn't arrive on time, um, it's in the birthday card from Italy, but I'm not sure it would arrive on time. Even if it doesn't arrive on time, he would welcome that. I thought I would do a map because I do homeschool. I would do a map, and on that map, we would pin where cards came from and um, greetings from Poland. Um, so if we get these cards, it will be a learning experience for him too, where everyone is from. So one of the questions I keep getting asked is, when did we know that Jack was autistic? And he was a great baby. Slept through the night at 6 weeks, and then he had a doctor's appointment at 4 months. And after that doctor's appointment, and I'm not going to get into, you can assume what happened at that 4 month doctor's appointment. And after that, he did not sleep through the night again until about 2 years ago. And so that was odd to me. He was my fifth child. I knew, sleep patterns change, but for him never to sleep through the night again, that was odd. But then at about 9 months, I suspected there might be a hearing issue. So we had his hearing checked, and that all checked out okay. And there were little signs at every doctor's appointment. Now we're going back. He's going to be 18, so we're going back 16, 17 years ago. And you said something to the doctor and they dismissed you because he met all his milestones as far as walking and running and jumping, and his gross motor skills there were no problems with. I'm trying to read your comments, and even though I have bifocals, it gets a little harder. So this is just a snapshot of my life, and birthday wishes for Jack, and he does not know that I've done this, so I'll read these to him later. So at about 2.5, it's going to be glitching, and he said, "Oh, you're being overly concerned. He's not talking, but some kids are a little delayed with that. He's meeting all the other milestones." And I, without saying, okay, but he doesn't act normal. Whatever normal is, he was not interacting with us the way, this is my 5th child, the way my other kids did. He played by himself a lot. It was hard to connect with him. And so I knew, even though the doctor dismissed me. Now, at about 4, and I should have gotten another doctor. I know, that's on me. At about 4, I started to push a little more. At 5, he said, "Why don't we send him for speech therapy?" Now, at about 5.5, it was probably about 5.5 that he said that, because he was saying nouns, but not, maybe 25, 30 words. Cop, dog, he did animal sounds. So at that time, we took him for speech therapy. And I knew then. And I had a family friend who did diagnosis, and but because he was a family friend, he would not do the diagnosis. And he said, yeah, he's clearly on the spectrum. We already knew we were going to homeschool, so we didn't get a formal diagnosis at that point. If you have any questions while I'm talking, feel free to ask. But we actually did not get a formal diagnosis, even though we knew, until a few months ago. We knew, and we didn't need the diagnosis to say we know. And we did some stuff at home. We did some speech therapy that he looked at the speech therapist, and I could tell he didn't connect. So we continued some speech therapy at home, and I had someone come into the home to work with him one-on-one for a couple years, and she gave me hints and tips. So that was our diagnosis journey. We did not get a formal diagnosis until 3-4 months ago. We knew he was autistic, for sure that he was on the autism spectrum, for sure, probably about 4.5, 5. The doctor probably recognized it at about 5.5. So that was our journey. We've come so far. The doctors are now diagnosing so much earlier. I don't know if that's good or bad. Who knows? Who knows for sure what's the right steps? We're all learning, and it's this journey we're all learning on, and we make mistakes, and that's why I post some of the videos where I make mistakes, so you know that I'm human. And I appreciate you jumping on here, and thank you. Jack is wonderful, and he is amazing, and we are thankful for him and the journey we are on. So I just bless you. Keep asking questions, and I will, the next time, I'll talk a little more about what we did to get a diagnosis. And if you have any questions, ask. I try to answer things in the comments. If I can't, I will jump on here and answer. And have a blessed day.